What is up, you guys? It's your boy Thockey, bringing you another Call of Duty Black Ops 4 spots and lines of sight video. Today we have Josh with us again.
What is up?
And he is going to be our volunteer as always. I think the quality of the content is better when I have someone to help illustrate the
be your
spots
personal
with.
Guinea pig.
Exactly. So we thank Josh for that. But real quickly, before we jump in today's video, I just wanted to thank you guys for 300 subscribers. I know it's such a small number in the grand scheme of things, but it's a really big deal to me, and I really appreciate all of you guys subscribing. So if you're new, if this is the first video you clicked on, go ahead and subscribe, because I will be doing these spots and lines of sight videos for every map. If you're like me, you hate this map, so it's a good thing you clicked on this video, because I'm going to have some pretty good tips for you guys. I actually found a lot of lines of sights during searching, walking around the map and finding some things. So without further ado, we're going to jump into some search and destroy, show you guys the lines of sight, and then we will jump into domination.
Let's do it.
Alright, you guys, so here we are in a search and destroy lobby, and first things first, as always, we're going to do attacking A, attacking B, and then defending A and defending B. But unfortunately, the A bomb on Icebreaker, I'm sure you guys are familiar, is very tucked away, so there's not really a line of sight to offer you guys. But I did want to bring up the fact that you can swim on this map all the way around to their spawn, and it's something that I feel like everyone knows but doesn't really take advantage of, because there's been many times in a search and destroy game where I've swam all the way around to their spawn without being noticed, and then picked off a lot of their guys. So I would really recommend swimming if you want to plant on A, and then of course coming up behind them on their spawn and picking them off. But other than that, there's not a line of sight on A. As you can see, like, look where the bomb is. This thing is absolutely terrible. But the one thing I did want to say, if you plant
hey, I didn't see you.
Oh, hi, Josh. Is plant it on this corner, and then sit in this corner. And what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to watch this door and this staircase. And then, of course, if you don't see anyone, you don't have to take the shots. And just use your headset and listen to see if they're defusing. So you'll be able to hear them defusing when the bomb is this close to you, and they won't be able to see you over here in this corner. I see a lot of people using this corner, and I don't really think that's a great idea, because they'll be looking at the bomb this way, and I can't even see Josh to my right, and I'd be an easy kill for him. So
yeah. Next
thing, attacking B. I'm gonna run back to the spawn real quick and show you guys. Attacking B, like Icebreaker, there's a reason no one likes this map. There's the same head glitches everywhere you go. But the one thing that I've found to really work for me, picking off people on that head glitch, and we'll go over this in domination too, but behind this wall is a pretty good little area. You're pretty well covered. Most people expect you to be like over here, and you're more exposed. Your shoulders and like your head is exposed, but when you're right here, literally only your left shoulder shows to them. So it's a pretty good little spot. The other thing I just wanted to mention really quickly, everyone knows about these crates, but they're really crucial in search if you need to pick off someone that's in that sniper tower, or you can see if people are rushing from the sunken submarine. Sunken submarine. The sunken submarine. So this is a pretty good spot as well to pick off that sniper tower. But the main thing, how to plant on B and where to cover it. So I really like planting it on this corner right here. Reason being is you can sit right here. This is a pretty decent spot. You can pick off people that are defusing right there. The other thing you could do is also planting in the same spot. I'm going to go ahead and plant it because I need to win this round so we don't get kicked out of this lobby. But once you plant it here, you could go over there to like where Josh was right here and chill in this corner. Now I will say your head is poking up if they decide to come from this doorway right there, but it is a decent spot. You have a good line of sight on the bomb, and you're pretty well hidden, so I really recommend that one as well. But other than that, that's about it for attacking A and attacking B. I wish there were more lines of sight, but there's not. That's why we hate this map. But
very limited.
Right. There will be more lines of sight for defending, though. So we're going to show you guys the defending lines of sight here in just a second. And we'll see you guys
Tanner.
later. Get wrecked, Josh.
So, Tanner, how are we going to defend A and B today?
Oh, well, Josh, I'm glad you asked. Let's jump right into this. So,
all right.
Defending A, there's one spot. Now, this is everyone knows, like, this box is here for a reason. It's here to be head glitch. But I really recommend it for defending A because if anyone's going to go to plant A, they're going to be coming from this side over here by the swimming side and the barrels. And this is, like, the best line of sight, basically, to pick off anyone that's coming this way and rushing this way. Now, you are vulnerable to people that are swimming, so if anyone was swimming and they came over here and they jumped up, like, you're just going to die. So that's why I recommend that swimming tactic so much. And then the other thing that we had for defending A is laying right here on this snowplow, if I can get it just right. So you want to lay, like, between the front tire tread and the snowplow, and you have a good line of sight when Josh is coming down the stairs like this.
I can't even see you.
And then the other thing is if he was coming upstairs, you'd have a good shot on them there. So it's just a pretty good little spot. And this, I'm pretty sure you can't shoot through this snowplow. Nope, I don't see the bullets coming through. Yeah, sure. Why not? Let's test it. Oh, let me lay down. Lay down.
Get behind it.
All right.
Nope.
Wow. So the snowplow is bulletproof. That's myth busted on this channel. So like and subscribe if you guys like this myth.
Amen.
But the other thing, Josh, if we want to talk about defending B now.
Yep.
So this spot right here, I actually didn't even know until today that you could climb all the way up on top of these. And so it's not the most cover, but honestly, no one really expects you to be here. And so if they're pushing B hard and they're on a head glitch, this is a pretty good little, like, height advantage to get a shot off on them. And the other thing, real quickly, to talk about is a lot of people make the mistake of going up to this head glitch. And I just want to say, just because Call of Duty put these boxes there doesn't mean you have to hug them, alright? They're not teddy bears.
Yeah.
Just come back a little bit behind this glacier and get a little bit more cover. And of course, like, Josh probably couldn't even see me right there. And we have a lot of cover right here, and of course a line of sight to pick off that head glitch. You could obviously go over here. I don't want to talk about head glitches that everyone knows about, but if you're working on a full squad and you had someone over there watching the barrel side, you had someone laying right there watching A, you had someone on top of that, you had someone on glacier, and then the fifth person could lay right here up against this glacier and make sure that no one swam up to B and was going to plant the bomb this way. And so that's pretty much it for the lines of sight on Search and Destroy on Icebreaker, both A and B. And we will see you guys in Domination. Alright guys, so here we go. We started up a Domination game. I'm starting on the A side. Josh is over on C. And we're going to show you guys the spots and lines of sight for Icebreaker Domination. So
let's do this.
The first thing I wanted to show off is actually not so much a spot, but more so a rushing, like a route that you guys can take. So you just follow my lead here and jump into the water. And now if you do it quickly enough, and after Josh caps C, you should be able to come in here and beat them to the inside the ship like this. And so I don't know where Josh went. There he is. So ultimately, if you get here fast enough and no one's here, you could peek around this corner and pick off people coming down the stairs. But most likely they'll have that capped, and then you'll come up in here and pick off people that are head glitching inside of the ship.
Because I'm gonna be looking down the middle, and I'm never gonna see you right there.
Exactly. So if they just cap C, they're coming in here, they're head glitching, they're looking at that door, they're looking at staircase. So if you can rush them to this little swimming spot and climb up in here and get a few shots on them, you might get a few early kills. So that is the first thing I wanted to show you for the rush spot. Now the second thing I wanted to show you guys is how to defend from A site. So say you guys are getting pushed a lot, the one thing you could do is hug up against these barrels like this, and you can really protect yourself from people coming down mid. There's Josh. So as you can see, if Josh were to start pushing, you'd have a few first shots on him right away from these barrels. And as well, you're protecting the flag. I think, now I don't know, I can't confirm this right now, but I think that if you have A captured and you get a kill from this location, you're close enough that it counts as defend points. So you'll really be able to build up your score streaks a lot faster, as opposed to if you just killed him like way over here out in the blue. So that's a pretty good little defensive spot. The other thing, just like in search, if you wanted to push B a little bit, you could climb on top of the snowplow and kill people that are head glitching right there. So Josh is all the way down there. Now you are fully exposed, but like they're not going to be looking up here. And I mean, also I'll add, you could also do this just like the search and destroy part of the video. But that's enough for A, I think. Josh, do you want to switch sides? And
yeah, let's check out A side or C side.
C side, baby. So
C side.
Now that we're on C side, just quickly the same spots that we discussed in search. Since B capture point is the same as B bomb site in search. This shoulder glitch is pretty good, but the main thing I wanted to show you guys that's really cool from C capture point is this building over here. Now everyone knows about this building. Everyone usually just runs through it from spawn, but I would actually encourage you guys to sit in the corner of this window just like this, and as you can see, that is very close to A spawn, so you can see miles away and you're pretty well hidden. Josh, I guess if quickly you want to wow, if you want to shock me, that's great.
That's I didn't mean to do that.
If you want to go down there, and we'll switch perspectives just to show these guys how hidden you are way down there. So the average person will have just spawned on A. They're mad, they got killed, and they'll be running up this way. And as you can see, like Josh's head looks like a tiny black pea way down there. So you're definitely not going to be able to defend yourself. I really recommend that spot for defending C. So here we are, just a few ideas for defending B. So unfortunately we're swapping back to pretending that we're on A side. One thing you could do is bury yourself in this corner. That way you're protected from water, and you'll get a first shot on people that are running from C spawn. And so this is a pretty decent little spot to guard B, as opposed to the typical head glitch. People are standing up here and head glitching. Although this spot is very good, I will recommend it, but the purpose of these videos is to show you guys something new. So this corner right here is pretty good for picking off people that are running around towards B to try to capture it. As well, people that come up from swimming are not really going to expect you there. So as you can see, you couldn't see the spot in your peripherals, and you'd be able to pick off people that are coming out of the water as well. Other than that, I think that's about it for the spots and lines of sight. Alright, so that's going to do it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I know you guys have been enjoying the Call of Duty Black Ops 4 tips and tricks, the spots and lines of sight videos. Do me a favor, go ahead and drop a like on the video if you enjoyed. If you're new, subscribe. Josh, what else should they do?
And hit that notification bell.
That's right, hit that notification bell. So I appreciate you guys for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one.
See ya!